Jumped too early there. Yeah, that is very Battletoads-esque, that freak out animation when they see a boss. Though it's certainly casual when I'm reciting over mistakes in the early game. If I actually make it to the final world in PB pace, it's pretty serious. But this is certainly more casual than people that have better times than me and want to get better times than I want. No, I've actually never played any Battletoads games other than the NES one. Well, you know what, I think I've played Battletoads and Double Dragon. I think the SNES version. Because that game had like 4 different ports. No, soundtrack's good. The gameplay is outstanding too. This is one of the best 2D platformers ever made, in my opinion. I've never actually beaten NES Battletoads though. It's a game that's way too hard for its own good. Trying to even remember what the furthest I made it as a kid was. It wasn't that far. I don't know if I even made it to the Gargantua, I think the ship is called. I am in my mid-30s. Yeah, that is one benefit to mostly doing Super Nintendo games streams, is that I tend to mostly attract people that are fairly similar age. Yeah, it's the wrong warp glitch. It only saves like 5 seconds or so to do it in that stage, but it's easy enough that I can do it semi-consistently, so might as well. Like, there's been 2 other wrong warps already that I just don't bother with because I think they're too hard. At least hard to do fast enough for them to save time. Oh yeah, I mean, you can speedrun pretty much any game that's not a pure auto-scroller, but generally fighting games don't make a terribly entertaining speedrun just because you're pretty much always just doing some kind of infinite combo to win every fight with a stun lock. Hey, Megas! Congrats on vanquishing the Breath of Fire 2 menace among us. The second stab. Yeah, people that are fans of Super Nintendo games, my buddy Elmagus is doing a crazy week-long marathon of mostly Super Nintendo runs. I think he's doing the full Donkey Kong Country trilogy tomorrow. Hey, Vinny. Well, yes and no. I mean, it's different than every other boss in the game, but it's still pirate themed. I mean, basically all the bosses are pirate themed in some way. I just barely got the glade. Hey, Magic Freak. Oh, it's easy. He just quits his job, doesn't sleep or have any kind of social life or anything, and then just sits down in front of his computer and watches videos. Okay, he's barely dodged the fish there. So people just tuning in, this is somewhat of a salty run back here. My last run before this was on PB pace until right before the end of the final stage, before the final boss, and then I died and lost it. So I would have PB'd by probably about 45 seconds or so if I hadn't had that death. I had another death that cost me probably about 30 seconds. Alright, should be sub 950 snake barrel. Okay, 947. I think last run was a 943. Triple boost. Only what, like close to 2,000 hours worth of submissions, I think. Alright, that's pretty similar, because I failed one fewer quick shot in Bramble Blast in this run. So that probably about equalized me with my last run. So yeah, 14-20 was my World 3 split last run. Yeah, no, I am never going to compete for the record at this game, or probably any other action platformer. I haven't done another FF6 100% attempt since that one that died to Kefka. I think I'm probably not going to until I get my goal for any percent glitchless. Oh hey, nice, another gold World 3, that's 2 runs in a row. Sadly, my first 2 worlds were worse than the last run. But yeah, I've been putting a lot of practice into World 3 lately, and then I started practicing Isles in World 4 earlier today too. I still can't climb the honey fast enough for doing that to actually be faster than taking the barrel cannon though, like the tutorial recommends. Oh, come on. Yeah, if I fall off, that generally messes up the goal swap too. Yeah, I pretty much only have time to run FF6 or anything that's over like 3-ish hours, 4-ish hours on weekends. So yeah, I pretty much usually do FF6 on Sunday evenings. Banana coins you can use to buy stuff from other Kongs. Like, you can play a bonus game to get lives, you can buy clues. In some cases you need to spend banana coins to save the game. Oh. Okay, still got it. It's a lot harder to get the Brambler Warp if I actually kill that hook thrower guy for reasons, but still got it. Alright, well, have another run going past Brambler. Next up is to not die on this stage, just because this is an auto-scroller with no checkpoint, where the easiest place to die is near the end. Well, I lost some time there because I had to slow down because of getting kind of off sequence with the other carts, but didn't die at least. More than anything else, the main thing I'm after with this game right now is just to get a deathless PB. Even if the last run had died on Screech's sprint, I died in Parachute Panic. Can't do my newer strat there because of being kind of desynced. Okay. Alright, didn't have to wait a cycle on that guy. And get the speed boost. So that probably cost me the time I gained from not having to wait a cycle on the guy I used for the big damage boost. Thanks for the host, Shoku. Alright, much cleaner fight than last run. I whiffed a couple times in the last cycle. Oh, yeah. Oh, wow, the rickety race must have cost me a lot more time than I thought, though. Still ahead though, and I've got a minute 10 I can gain in this world if it's deathless and doesn't have any other big screw-ups. Most of the screw-ups in this world lead to death though. I really don't need to hit the checkpoint because I'm just gonna end the run if I die anyway. some meta in this stage with jumping up and down slopes that I haven't practiced yet. I'll have to do that in my when I get to my World 5 IL practice. Just I haven't gotten hit by the English bees for a while. I call those the English bees just because there's 2 of them instead of 1 in the English version of the game. I have a really hard time picturing Jay Coper getting mad at anything. He's a very chill guy. And there's first death. I'm a minute 10 on this world though, so if that's the only death, I can recover from it. I'm gonna try that roll again. It's not tight, but if the rat's in a bad position, you can mess it up fairly easily and die. Okay, let's get some redemption, because I bungled parachute pretty badly last run. Alright, much better. Yes, there will be another RPG limit break. We don't have dates set for it yet because we're still working on finding a venue, but it will most likely be May of 2017. No, we had Etrian Odyssey 3 run at Limit Break this year. You can see the VOD on our YouTube channel if you're interested. Once I have a deathless PB, I'll actually start working on doing some faster and riskier stuff with this stage, but not until I have a deathless PB. Alright, so this boss is where I hit my minute 10 death in my PB. Nice. That's really lucky. Alright, just need to knock a hit here. Alright. Decent time gain here. I'm actually ahead of the last run by about, what, around 15 seconds or so, I think. Thanks to my World 5 death being a lot less costly. Still need to practice what to actually do if I get the second puffer despawned. There's kind of a glide you can do with the fish to not have to stop and wait for the first one. But I think of all of the stages in World 6, this is the one I could benefit the most from doing some IL grinding on save states. Don't get the double kill terribly often. Nah, I'm not gonna get the fast goal. Alright, favorite music in the game. Hey Nacho, evening sir. Yeah, this is a salty run back after a run that would have PB'd by about 45 seconds if I hadn't died at the end of the last stage before the final boss. Okay, I still got the floor clip even though it wasn't lined up right. Okay. I think getting under those 3 stationary bees is the hardest part of the whole stage. Alright, beat the music loop. Hopefully this one is it. We'll know after Chain Link Chamber. And to a lesser extent after this stage. Yeah, and then to an even lesser extent after K. Rool. Toxic Tower is pretty easy with the strats I use. I don't do anything hard in Toxic Tower. If I'm gonna die near the end, it's generally gonna be to Screech's sprint, as happened in the last attempt. And as usual, my heart skips a beat during that clash there, just because it's not a hard trick, but it's a 3-minute loss if I don't get it. Mess that up again. Oh, come on. Still need to learn how to actually get past that dude without having to wait him out. Alright, this is it. Well, could be it if I get this wrong warp. PB got it first try. Alright. Some needless excitement there. Alright. Here we are again. Let's not choke it on the sprint this time. Oh, wow, really? Let's not choke it on Toxic Tower, even though I just said that there's nothing hard in it. little bit of time here just because of a couple sloppy bits of movement, but... well, if I gold World 7, I could get a 46. Actually, I don't even need to gold World 7 to get in 6 seconds. No race skip. At least I didn't take a hit though. That's 3 seconds to fail the race trigger skip. Alright, let's do this. Let's take it home. I don't think 46 is happening, but this should still be a nice PB if I don't die or drop cycles and K-roll. Yeah, other than missing the race skip, that was pretty good for me. I do need to figure out a better way to deal with the TNT thrower guy at the start, though, instead of just waiting him out. Phase 3. Some time now because of slow suction. Yeah, I don't think it's a 46. Probably because they're getting hit by the green smoke. Or wait. Come on, come on. Yes! Ugh, yes! That feels good. Glad I did another run. Thanks for the confidence, Canis. Oh, thanks everybody. Oh. I think that's less than a minute off my swim of best now, although I'll have to see what that gold lowered it to, because it was 46 flat before this run. Yeah, I never saw 40s. Well, I'm sure I'll probably see more 47s, but I dodged having a 47 PB. Alright, so well, need to start grinding ILs on Worlds 5, 6, well, 5 and 6 mostly. Only thing for 7 I really need work on is the start of Screech's sprint, I think. Still not deathless though. I died on Ghostly Grove, I think. Not a terribly bad death though. Cost me maybe like 25 seconds, I think. No, I think we're gonna end it on a high note tonight and find a raid target after the ending. Whenever I PB, I play out the full ending to have it in my video, but I'm sure this will, yeah, I'm curious to see what my in-game time is now. It was 43 before. If it's a 41 or 42. Alright, good night, Doombot. Yeah, if there's anybody new here, thanks for watching. Feel free to give me a follow if you're inclined. Next time I have time to stream will probably be Sunday night. Most likely going to be doing Final Fantasy VI glitchless. Thanks, Gizm. I don't know. 100% at this game is a pretty intimidating prospect, just because of how long it is, and how not only do you have to not die, but you also have to not fail bonus stages in order to get an okay time. Oh, thanks, Dark Shadow Rouge. 100%. If you mean now, no. After I get a new PB at FF6 glitchless any percent, I'll probably do some 100% runs as a well, not an after party, but a celebration. Ah, yes. Well, hey, so yeah, that sounds quite easy. Yeah, if it wasn't midnight here, I'd maybe wind down with some Scapegoat, but I think I'm just gonna end it on a high note and wind down. Hey, Mike, morning or afternoon, sir. Yeah, I was convinced until the bitter end that I couldn't get a 46 off this run, but it happened. Still not deathless too. I actually died in 5-1 Ghostly Grove. No, I'm in the upper Midwest. I do still need to finish Scapegoat too, though. I got all of the bonus keys off stream, so just need to finish the other 13 stained glass window bonus stages, and I think that'll be 100%. Yeah, I would venture to guess that Central is probably the second most populous time zone after Eastern. I mean, just because adding up all of the like the metro areas in like Texas and Illinois and Missouri and Minnesota, I would guess is probably higher than California. Oh, thanks, Ryu. Probably the best thing though is that this was 2 runs in a row that just got to the final world and on pace too. It's fairly often that I struggle to get past World 4, which has the hardest warp in the game that I actually go for. Because I remember the days when all I had to stay on top of was what time it was in other parts of North America. Now, thanks to speedrunning, I need to know what time it is all over the world. Alright, let's see what my game time is, if it's 41 or 42. $42, yeah, I must have barely missed the 41.